So in this video we are going to discuss about the case study of integrated wastewater treatment. So the wastewater along with sewage can also be treated in an integrated manner. So that is using the artificial process and the natural process. So using both artificial and natural process together, the wastewater along with sewage can be treated. So for example, the town of Arcata, that is along the northern coast of California. It is a town along the northern coast of California. So the people of this town Arcata, along with the biologist of Humboldt State University. So the biologists and the town people integrated this wastewater treatment process within a natural system. So they did not take for industries or certain other advanced techniques, but within the natural system itself they have integrated the wastewater treatment process. So this wastewater treatment process takes place at two stages. The first is conventional sedimentation and filtering, and chlorine treatments are added up. Whereas in the second stage, there is a 6 connected marshes over 60 hectares of marshlands. So 60 hectares of marshlands were taken out by the biologists. So in the 60 acres, they were seeded out plants and algae, bacterial fungi. These bacteria, fungi, plants and algae were implanted or were seeded in this marshy lands in order to neutralize or assimilate the pollutants. So these plants, algae and bacteria, fungi neutralizes and absorbs the pollutants and assimilates the pollutants. So when the water flows through these 60 hectares of marshlands, the water automatically gets purified. So this complete natural system of this integrated wastewater treatment process takes place completely in a natural basis, that is along with the town people of Arcata and the biologist of the Humboldt State University. So it takes place at two stages. One is filtering, then chlorine treatments, then sedimentations. Then this water is allowed to pass through a 60 hectares of marshland. So this 60 hectares of marshland is not just a land, but it is seeded with plants, algae, bacteria and fungi. So when this impure water passes through it, it gets purified very naturally. So this marshland will also constitute a project. A project like a sanctuary. So it constituted a project of sanctuary. So this marshes now is constituting a sanctuary, and this we may also think that how this project is going to be safeguarded or upkept by anyone. So this project is maintained by FORM, that is the Friends of the Arcata Marsh. So these are the citizens group. They are called as Friends of the Arcata Marsh. So they are actually responsible for the keep up and safeguarding of this wonderful project. So we may think that the water is always essential for the removal or disposal of waste products. So can you imagine if there is if a person can use water without toilet without water, so that is taken as ecological sanitation, that is to handle human excreta. So ecological sanitation, that is used for human excreta. So these are used, they are also called as dry composting toilets. So they are practically then hygienic, they are practical, efficient, they are cost effective. So these are they have shown it as very practical and it is very hygiene. So it is also cost effective, so that is it does not require any water. So it does not cost. So laying of pipelines for water, so pipes for water. So it is very cost effective when we compare if you are using water. So this is completely used for human waste disposal. So this human waste can also be used as so they collect this human waste and use it as natural fertilizers. When these natural fertilizers increase, then there will be a reduction in the use of chemical fertilizers. So it reduces the amount of or the need of chemical fertilizers. So there are some Ecosan toilets that are used in Kerala and Sri Lanka. Thank you.